About 1 year ago, I posted this video, watching every 100th Naruto episode with zero context. People really liked that video, it got a ton of traction, it's one of the most popular videos on my channel, and I said in that video, at some point I will watch Naruto, just not yet. Well, guess what? Now's the time. I have finally started Naruto, if you couldn't tell from the title of the video. I'm not that far into it, I'm actually only just finished episode 17, and they're still fighting Zabuza. They're kind of dragging that fight on. We'll get to that in a moment, but I just wanted to say I finally started watching Naruto. All my friends have watched it. They all say it's good. I know it's good. Like, if something has that many episodes, of course it's going to be good, or they just cancel it by that point. But it just took a while, and it's a big step, I guess. It's a big commitment to want to watch a series like Naruto, especially when I'm already watching a series like One Piece, and I wanted to catch up to a bunch of other series before I started Naruto too. I watched like 10 different anime in the past few months. Now we're finally starting Naruto. We got a long journey ahead of us. Like I said, I'm only just finishing episode 17, and we got, what, 220 of Naruto, 500 of Naruto Shippuden, and then I'll probably watch Boruto as well after that. I might take a break before I watch Boruto, but that's a long time away because I'm not really going to be making great pace through Naruto. I'll be straight up with you because I'm really watching like 1 to 2 episodes per day. So it's going to take me like a year plus to get through Naruto and Shippuden, probably, just because I don't have a lot of time to just binge it. You know, maybe if I come across some time, I'll just binge like 40 episodes in a day. I don't even know if that's possible, but we're gonna do periodic updates, especially if you guys want to see what my journey watching Naruto is like or want to hear about it. I'll post videos just doing periodic updates, like maybe every 100 or every 200 episodes or so, you know, just like once every 2 or 3 months, I guess I could do a video. Let me know if you want to see that, because I know my channel is only One Piece related. However, I did make that one Naruto video that got a lot of traction, watching every 100th episode with no context, and people really like that. So maybe if you did see that video and you're just now finding this one, you want to see how I think about Naruto as I'm watching it, let's go ahead and do that. But I guess now I'll talk about my thoughts so far after watching 17 episodes. So I remember my first video a year ago. When I watched episode 1, I was genuinely hooked. Like I said, that's a really good pilot episode to get people to want to watch more, because we got into action immediately. Naruto, I suck with remembering names in this show right now. I can only remember Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi right now. But Naruto ends up fighting the guy who stole the scroll from the Hidden Leaf Village, and we learn about Naruto trying to pass his ninja exams, stuff like that. We see the lore behind him getting the fox sealed inside of him, stuff like that. It's a really good pilot episode. Episode 1's very good. But then I actually got to watch further than episode 1 and not skip to episode 100 like I did in the past, and I got to see all the context behind some of this stuff. So I got to see I got to meet Sasuke. Like in the video I made watching every 100th episode, I never saw Sasuke once. I saw him, but he never spoke any words in those episodes. But now I realize Sasuke is like a main character, I guess. Him, Sakura, and Naruto are kind of like a trio, at least to start the story off. So Sasuke's there. I think if I had to pick a favorite character, it would probably be him right now. Naruto reminds me kind of like Luffy in the sense that there's kind of a goofy main character. You know, they maybe aren't serious all the time. They maybe don't make the smartest decisions, but they can also lock in and get things done and defeat the enemies. They're kind of very similar. Naruto and Luffy both are. Sasuke gives me more of like a Zoro vibe. He's more stoic, he's more reserved, he's more of like a cold-blooded killer, and I got to see a little bit of that in the last episode I just watched, or maybe it was 2 episodes, somewhere around the 15, 16, 17 episode mark. We'll get there in a moment, but just starting off with the characters I think are pretty good so far. I've only met and seen a few of them, like I mentioned Sakura, Naruto, Sasuke. Kakashi, their mentor, seems like a pretty cool dude. He's got the Sharingan eye. I saw him using that a little bit. And then those are really the only characters like I can remember the names of. Honestly, like you got Iruka Sensei, right? And then you got the Hokage guy, but I don't remember his name, the old guy. And then also the bridge builder. That's where I'm at, is they're on the mission to keep the bridge builder from dying. And most of what I've watched so far was like a little bit of build up, and then I think the majority of the episodes I've seen have been that trio
either training with Kakashi or going on to this mission with Kakashi to protect the bridge builder as he goes back to his home village and tries to finish the bridge that he's building. It doesn't sound like a great plot, but it turns out pretty good because then this guy named Zabuza shows up because he's been hired to kill the bridge builder, and Zabuza, honestly, a pretty cool villain, and I really like that this fight with him is so early on because I knew about jutsus. I knew like it's kind of like how the powers are in Naruto, but I didn't really understand how they worked. Like Naruto gets the Shadow Clone Jutsu in like episode 1, correct? But it doesn't really explain anything of how jutsus work. Like he's just doing the hand signals and then boom, shadows pop up. So I don't really know how it works still, honestly, but I do like that the fight is early on to help me learn either some more jutsus or also figure out how the fighting styles kind of work in this universe because it's different than any other universe, I think, at least in terms of what I've seen so far. So Zabuza's there. He got his underling. Like I said, I can't remember these names. I remember Zabuza, but the underling who ends up fighting Naruto and Sasuke is also there. But Zabuza's a pretty cool villain, and I like the storyline so far. Like, Kakashi defeats him with the Sharingan, but he doesn't actually defeat him. He is fake dead. He ends up getting saved by his underling, who was posing as a Junin or something. Junin's a type of ninja, but he was posing as some sort of ninja that is like a bounty hunter for the village. But he ends up like fake killing Zabuza. Zabuza gets revived, and then Zabuza comes back, and that's where I'm at during the fight. Low-key, this fight has been dragged on. Like, I'm feeling like it's a parallel of Luffy versus Katakuri right now, because you got the underling of Zabuza who's in these glass circles surrounded by Sasuke because of some family trait that's passed down. That's how he's able to use this glass jutsu. I'm not too sure how that all works yet. It explained it a little bit, but not fully. But he's surrounding them in this glass jutsu. They're unable to break out, and the fight just keeps going on and on and on. Like, they keep dragging this for like 6 episodes now. And it just reminds me of Luffy versus Katakuri because they were trapped in the mirror world, and the fight just kept getting dragged on and on and on, with Luffy not able to hit Katakuri for a long time, Sasuke and Naruto not able to hit this person for a long time. They're just very similar fights, honestly. But I'm not saying it's bad, and I don't want to come off as that I'm unenjoying it at all, because I think I'm enjoying it so far, only through these first 17 episodes. Like, there hasn't been anything that has really turned me off, and I don't think I'm looking for stuff either that to hate on it. I don't want it to sound like I'm hating or anything. I'm just saying it's dragging on. During this fight, I saw Sasuke but he like unlocked his own Sharingans. He's got 2 in his eyes. Sasuke or Kakashi only has 1. And then apparently Sasuke's, because his name is Sasuke Uchiha, apparently that's a trait that's passed down through the Uchiha clan. So I'm going to learn some more as I watch about these traits, how they're passed on, how these jutsus are only for these certain people. But then also, in just the last episode or 2 that I watched, Naruto like semi-unleashed the fox inside of him and used that fox to beat this person into a pulp almost, which the person now is asking him to Naruto to just kill him, and I don't think Naruto's going to do it. I don't think Naruto's that type of character, but I could be proved wrong here in just an episode or 2. But I believe Kakashi is about to end Zabuza's life because Kakashi decided to lock in. Kakashi's a weird character because he almost is introduced almost in like a Gojo manner. He's like the strongest in the verse, Gojo style in Jujutsu Kaisen. But then it's very quickly like, okay, well, he's not that strong because Zabuza's giving him some real trouble. Zabuza actually slices him, and then Kakashi's like, nah, I allowed you to slice me, and that was all part of my plan. But apparently Zabuza is one of the stronger ninja out there. Kakashi also said this really cryptic thing of like, there are people stronger than you, or there are people out there stronger than me, but younger than you. And he was saying that to Naruto. So I don't know what that means or who he's talking about, or if I'll ever find out who he's talking about. But that's just a quote that stuck to me that I can remember off the top of my head about Kakashi right now. So far, through 17 episodes, I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be able to go through this fast and it'll be a long time until another update. So I just want to get all my thoughts out there right now when it comes to Naruto. And I think it's all right. I think it's gonna be a good show. It's a highly reviewed show. I don't know that it will top my all-time ratings above One Piece or Attack on Titan, but maybe it could end up in that third place. You never know what could happen. I got a long ways to go until then, until we talk about that. But that's all I got about Naruto, honestly. Like I said, only 17 episodes, so I haven't seen a whole lot. The Zabuza fight has really been the main thing I've been watching, and I watched Sasuke and Naruto train a little bit. I do like the dynamic between the trio right now. You got the rivals, almost gives me Zoro and Sanji vibes between Sasuke and Naruto. Sakura's kind of there. She's just kind of there, honestly. In this fight, she has not been doing anything, so I'm not sure if she's gonna end up being a super strong ninja or if she's more of a brains type of ninja. But she hasn't done much yet other than complain and simp for Sasuke. So hopefully Sakura has some cool stuff happen. Even if she doesn't, I think Sasuke can carry that with the cool stuff that happens. But that's my thoughts on Naruto so far. I just wanted to give an update that I've finally started it. And if people want to hear me talk about it more as I watch it, and then maybe see some more videos of Naruto in the far future whenever I finish it, let me know by dropping a like on this video. And yeah, I'll give you an update if you want to see it. Peace out.